Going back to Big Stevie Cool 1872, and today we've got a different sort of video as we're going from Belfast to Royal Portrush. It's a slow news week, alright? See, in terms of football, there's not much going on, so we're going to spice the content up a wee bit as we travel 59.6 miles. And I tell you what, right, Royal Portrush, Barry's, it doesn't get much better than that. That is the best of gear. Now, we've brought you videos recently like Fort William. We've got the West Highland line. Great. I mean, doesn't, well, I'll tell you what, right, it doesn't, see, in terms of rail journeys, it doesn't get much better than that. Portrush, I may have hyped up something chronic here, but something chronic is what it is what it was, because Barry's was closed on this day. Barry's was closed. Big amusement park. I mean, it's not quite Alton Towers, it's not quite Blackpool, it's not quite Strathclyde Park. But you know what? It was no bad once upon a time, and it's been, what, 8 years since I was at Barry's, and to think it was closed and I was there was absolutely soul destroying. But anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy this great wee video. There we go, sorry. Costa del Portrush. Leslie. Alcohol free, so for some reason I thought the beach was right at us. I didn't realise we had to actually. Lovely. We take it on the way home. No. Binoculars. Salmon fishing. Daddy Cool needs to come here. Oh, fuck me is right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's time for a cheap plug and a quick food review. What the cheap plug is, follow us on Instagram. Go ahead. Stephen_cool00. That's where you can keep up to date with Big Stevie Cool and all that range of stuff as well. But yeah, I mean, what would I rate this chippy from Checkers? I mean, it was a fish supper with red sauce and salt and vinegar. Now, what I think what's criminal, by the way, is the fact they just don't do black pudding here in the 6 counties in Northern Ireland. I don't know what the gimmick is with black pudding. I love black pudding, and the serious lack of black pudding, in my opinion, is actually personally soul destroying. But the fish supper was alright, you know, it was a massive portion. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10, honestly. Now, It was battered. I prefer it breaded, but they haven't heard of bread it over here, so is what it is. I'd give it an 8.
It's a golden retriever, my goodness.
And as we leave Royal Portrush, I mean, what would I rate this seaside town out of 10? I mean, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's probably one of the better options you've actually got over in Northern Ireland. I mean, I'd give it a 6. No, not 6. Sorry, 6 was. I would give it a 6 for today because Barry's wasn't open, right? But I still went to amusements as seen. But if Barry's open, that's the real McCoy. That's the difference maker, and I think that bumps it for like a 6 to a 7. Hell, 7.5. Do we dare give it? I'd give it a 7.5, but it wasn't. So it wasn't open. So we have to give it a 6 for today. Poor form.